How's it going, everyone? I'm Brandon Griffin. Today I wanted to share with you this beautiful amplifier that I have here with me. It's a 1966 Fender Vibrolux Reverb. For those of you that don't know, the Vibrolux Reverb in this form is a combo amp that was made by Fender in the mid-60s. And it's got two 10-inch speakers and it's powered by two 6L6 power tubes. This particular amp has two red Jensen speakers in it that are period correct and sound amazing. And the 6L6 power tube pair puts out 35 watts of power, which is extremely loud. And that's one of the things that this amp is particularly known for, is the amount of clean headroom that it has, and then the sweet breakup that occurs when you push the amp hard enough. I'm going to play some examples for you today. I'm actually going to be using an attenuator to get the more saturated sounds out of it today. I'm not going to be playing anything super clean. But I'm going to play it with my Telecaster through my pedal board and just let you hear what it sounds like. And if you stick around to the end, let me know what you thought, what sounded good, what didn't, and I appreciate you watching. Thanks. Alright, so I'm going to start with just the Tele going into the Vibrolux. It is going through my board, but nothing's on, so I'm just going to mess with the pickups and the volume and tone real quick. Pretty good on all of them. The bridge is just super aggressive and it sounds great. The tone maybe about halfway. That's about right for me right there. One thing I really like using with this amp a lot is fuzzes. So the bender, the tone bender is great. So yeah, the aggressive fuzz is really fun with it. The Fuzz Face is great too, because you can just roll the volume down. Then your pick attack gets really sensitive, so you can kind of coax a little bit more aggression out of it if you want. Just off of all the way, like 90% on the volume, usually pretty good. fun ways to play it. I mean, I can't take credit for that idea, right? But a clean amp with the Fuzz Face, you can really get crazy if you want to go with the Deja Vibe or, you know, the Univibe thing. But for time's sake, we'll just go with the old classic Tube Screamer and leave it with that. Thanks for watching. Hey, if you're still here, thanks for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed what you heard. I may at some point do a better actual review of the amp and maybe, you know, try to get some of the clean sounds out of it that's known for. I've really been enjoying playing this amp with an attenuator, and so the backstory with this, I picked up this amp in Jacksonville, Florida, in probably, must have been like 2013. It was either 2013 or 2012. And I've had it ever since, and honestly, this amp took me a while to bond with. I had it for several years before I actually really understood how great it could be. And a big part of that is just how loud the amp is. So I was trying to play it, and it's impossible to turn it up past about like 6 in any normal setting. I live in a neighborhood in a house, so I can't just turn it up and blast it. It'll pretty much peel the paint off the walls if you do that. It does sound great when you get up that loud, but just the volume was always an issue. So I spent years trying different overdrives, just to try to get something usable out of it, and you know, it sounded good. The clean always sounds great on this thing. There's no question about that. But to be able to get it to distort, I just wasn't getting the result I wanted with any of the pedals I was trying. So I finally ended up getting that attenuator that I used in the video here, and man, it immediately made a whole world of difference. I can turn it up now and actually hit the sweet spot of the amp without, you know, getting the cops called or getting divorced or, you know, whatever you're worried about. And it's been great. So it's been a ton of fun to play with that. Yeah, the pedals I use today are just some of the ways that I found that I enjoy setting the amp up and using it. And let me know what you think, you know, what you thought, what sounded the best, what didn't sound good to your ears. And let me know if, you know, you'd like to see just an actual review and run through of the amp where I go to the different channels and, you know, mess with the settings and everything. But anyways, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thanks.